20 years ago, I was flying through a rainy night in the back of a brand new and completely unattainable Audi RS6 C5. That crazy experience of power, speed and sound instantly made the RS6 one of my biggest dream cars. At my 40th birthday party, that dream was fulfilled with a straight-piped V10 twist.
Welcome to Pitstop, guys. Yeah, this is a video I wasn't expecting to make. You've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. This is my new daily driver, and this is also one of my biggest dream cars, and now it's here for me to drive and to have as a project car. So you really need to stay up to date. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to follow us on this project. This is the 2010 model facelifted C6 with, of course, the V10 engine. The 5-liter V10 engine, bi-turbo, 580 horsepower stock. Exactly how many horsepowers this car has, we honestly don't know, and that is just one of many things that we will go through in upcoming videos. Some quick details. This one is actually black pearl metallic. It has sun-powered sunroof, keyless entry. The stock RS6 rims are blacked out. The entire car was repainted in original color, but also blacked out. So all the trims, the mirrors, the rails, even the wheels have been blacked out, because that was actually the plan for the B3 as well, to start with a blackout and then maybe move over to some more colorful wraps in the future. As said in the thumbnail, this was a total surprise from Henrik, my business partner, the Count, as you might know him as. Long story short, I had my 40 years birthday dinner this weekend actually. Henrik wasn't able to join because his daughter, his oldest daughter, was turning 18 the same day. Fully understandable. During the dinner in Malmö, he calls me and says, "Hey, can you meet me up?" And he has driven down from Halmstad, 1.5 hours. I go out, meet him, talk with him and his fiancée, and realize there's a black car in the back. And I'm 100% sure that it's B3. You know, the RS6 that has been at the mechanic for 4 months now? No, this is B6, the 6th V10 car in the Pitstop garage. And I have just a couple of photos and some clips of me checking out the car in the dark outside in the parking lot, and some quick reactions of family and friends.
Och andra stå och titta.
Saknas en backlampa, mister?
Ja, det är
Alltså, vad är det här för jävla bil?
ler som ett små.
They have heard me talk about this car for ages, like, well, not specifically this car, but the B3 that has been delayed. And now, during the dinner, this arrives. And yeah, I shouldn't be surprised because he is a madman. He actually bought this car just a week before my 40th birthday, got it repainted in the original color. The entire car is repainted, so I'm taking it really easy here now, not to damage the paint until we can get it protected. But yeah, here it is. The weather is crappy. It's autumn here in Sweden, cold, rainy, but to be honest, I couldn't care less, because now I finally have the RS6 myself as well. As you know, the Count has had one for a couple of years. I've driven it, but it's just something different to have one of your own. The exhaust, it looks stock, and in some way it is. The tailpipes, they're stock, but if you look under the car, there's no mufflers. So yeah, previous owners have more or less straight piped this car. We don't actually know exactly what has been done because it's a custom build, but it should have some kind of downpipe replaced, and as you see, there are no back mufflers at all. And you notice you notice it's loud. It's really loud. So loud that my daughter was afraid of getting into the car and started crying the first time she saw it. That was actually because I just said it was louder than our white S6, and she got afraid. But after hearing it, she was happy again, and now she likes the black car, even though she loves the white S6 wagon. But yeah, guys, we have something. We have superbly lousy tires. Star Performer, like the crappiest crap you can get, and they're 275/40, so they're too thick, to be honest. So they're actually rubbing in the front. So those will be replaced really, really soon, because you don't get the traction you want. So yeah, I just wanted to introduce the new and the newest family member in the Pitstop garage. We now have 3 Audi RS6 V10 wagons and 3 RS6 V10 wagons. Yeah, it's starting to shape up, and this car, as mentioned, this is a project car. So while I'll be having this as my daily driver, I'll be also doing a lot of different modifications, and the good thing about all these delays is that I have a lot of those stuff already just waiting for the car, because this car is going to be transformed to what I would say is the optimal RS6 crazy family wagon. I'm actually gonna name it RS6 V10 2023, because we're not only gonna change the exterior somewhat, it's gonna be more aggressive. At the same time, we're gonna do it even more powerful. We're gonna tune it, we're gonna see how much performance it has now, and then try to increase it as much as possible while still keeping it usable. And we are also going to update the technology in the car as much as possible to make this the best possible version of a V10 wagon in 2023. So stay tuned, guys, to follow this project. A lot of videos coming up. I think it's only one thing left to do, guys. Start up the engine, drive home, and start preparing for the upcoming videos. Make sure to stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up, and please let us know in the comments what you would like us to do with this car. I have so many plans, but I'm always open for good suggestions. Yeah guys, I just want to leave you with one more thing. I said in the beginning of this video that this is one of my biggest dream cars ever, and that is something that is, I think it's very important for all of us to keep in mind. I have a lot of crazy dream cars. I would love to have like a Koenigsegg Jesko, Swedish hypercar with insane V8 technology. And I had the Supras from Fast and the Furious when I was a kid. That was like an iconic car that I wanted to drive. And those are dream cars in one way, but at the same time I've never experienced them. The RS6 is the biggest dream car that I actually have an honest experience with. And I think it's quite fitting that I'm sitting now today in the RS6 V10, pretty rainy, lousy weather, because I think it was like 20 years ago, driving home from a soccer game with a friend in the team who actually had borrowed his friend's new RS6. Back then it was the V8. I didn't know really what these cars was like and the thing about them, but I can still to this day, and I don't have that many memories from when I was young, but I can still remember sitting in that car going back from the game. It was dark, it was raining, and in my mind it felt like I was in Blade Runner or some crazy movie where the lights were just flashing by, the car, the V8 was just screaming. It was just such an intense and amazing experience that it has always been with me since that day. And in that regard, the RS6, even now that this is the V10, what else could we have here in the Pitstop garage, of course, it makes it unique in a way that other dream cars aren't. And to top it off, it's a perfect fit for my current life, family. You can see the child seat in the back. I need a car that I can use daily. So yeah, guys, have dreams, dream big, but also be very happy about the dreams that you can actually fulfill. And even though I would be able to fulfill this dream earlier, it feels still as amazing today. And I honestly have a hard time sleeping the last couple of days because I have so many feelings about this happening and just so many ideas on what to do with the car. So huge thanks to Henrik the Count, my business partner, who makes sure that we have all these cars, and I have the boring job of driving them and doing videos about it. Tough luck. Guys, dream big, and see you in the next video.